Increases weapon damage against unarmored targets. That seems like an odd thing to get, considering I think there's more and more armored things now. Like, I think the first time you met armor was like the second mission.
God, I'm stewing in my own juices over here.
Which is, I think...
Outside the area of operations, he said. This is field work, boys. If you want comfort, get a desk job.
I think this game is just badly written. Oh, right, this is back where we started, and there's weapons on the roof. Why?
Yeah, but no Sky Ranger. And our comms are jammed.
Christ, I hope Barnes is all right.
For everyone's sake.
Come on, up to the roof. An antenna of that size should let us push through the interference.
Okay, where is it? Where is the antenna? Oh, there. I see. Oh, is this the radio we're meant to be using?
Barnes, can you hear me?
Carter, that you? Thank God. I was afraid we'd be identifying you by dental records.
We're at the LZ. You ready for evac?
That's a negative, Carter. You've got hostiles incoming. Clear the LZ and I'll pick you up.
Got it. You heard the man. We gotta defend this position. Gather whatever you can to hold the bastards off.
Various bits and bobs around.
You see him? Put up a turret.
Gun deployed.
Helper drone up.
Oh dear. Hey.
Keep the pressure on them.
Drones are pretty damn helpful. He's summoning reinforcements.
Repositioning.
Okay, I do quite like these. One over there. Ooh, what? Alright, there's a guy down there.
Put up a turret.
Bird in
You know what?
place.
Let's throw
Deploying blob.
Let's throw Mr. Blobby at people. Let's see what happens. Waste.
Attack!
Right.
This one's mine.
Attack!
On the left.
These drones are pretty damn helpful.
Yeah, why do you think I keep summoning him?
Help me, Garrett. Save my life.
They're holding the line. That helps.
Ow. Oh, I see.
Commander, you're wounded.
Walk it off.
Okay, what's shooting me then? I think we could be doing it.
Deploying helper drone.
I mean... Oh dear. This gun is basically, I don't like your face. Please take it away. Along with the rest of you. I wonder if lift would work. Oh, hello. There's a few more guys down in there, right? Okay, I want you to put laser turret there, I think. No. There. 'Cause it's got
Put
a
up
bit
a
of
turret.
flexibility.
Gun deployed.
You're already dead.
That helps.
Okay, they're both down. Good. Go on, run.
Yeah.
Target's down.
I think we may have added to the forest fire,
We
guys.
showed that sumbitch, didn't we, boss?
Barnes, get us out of here.
With
Please,
pleasure. Coming in.
please. Many men gave their lives to ensure that the contamination of a vital enemy structure classified S4 was carried out successfully. No, no one died. What are you talking about? We got the heavy plasma pistol. I think because I didn't pick it up in the last mission. The rotary plasma cannon. And the anti-personnel pack. We killed a lot of things. We killed 12 outsider elites. Only? Oh, it was it was an elite muton. I was fairly sure it was elite. Woo! Mission! Oh, we got a rank 3 commando. I'm definitely going to use him. That was a lie. Oh, there's a thing back this way. Apparently.
Whatever happens from here out, it's been an honor to serve with you.
Ah.
Despite defeat of Invasion Commander Axis, there are no signs of disarray among outsider forces. Increased Mosaic communications are believed to have minimized outsider logistical disadvantage.
Looks like you're finally gonna get to take a ride in this death trap, huh?
Wrong. You're the one taking the ride. I get to be the one flying it.
You think it's ready for the trip?
It's you and the rest of the team I'm worried about. This beauty is all ready. Assuming you can help me with one last detail.
The rest of the team?
What are you worried about us for? Think we're gonna make a mess in your new toy?
You might, unless you've gone through high G training and didn't tell me.
So it's gonna be that kind of ride, huh?
I'll just say this. If I have to do any evasive maneuvers, you'd better hold on to your barf bag with both hands.
Who's in charge?
How big a flight crew does the Avenger take? Who's coming with us?
She can carry a small army, but half of that's gonna be pilots, engineers, and scientists.
I don't want to hang around any longer than we have to. No way I'm holding off a charging muton while the lab rats are catching alien butterflies.
Don't worry, Carter. They all know the top priority is getting out alive.
The top priority is saving the Earth. Second priority is coming back alive. Ugh, what do you need?
You got a platoon of engineers and mechanics on this thing. What do you need me for?
Everything's up and running, but we're picking up evidence of leaks in the fuel system. Problem is, they're too small for us to spot with the naked eye.
Leaks. Should I be wearing a hazmat suit?
Nothing that dangerous, but it could cause a fuel leak in the field, or an explosive chain reaction.
If it'll keep this contraption in one piece, count me in. But how am I supposed to help?
If you scan the Avenger with that thing on your arm, you should be able to detect the leaks. Point them out to us and we'll handle the rest.
That's all? Walk in the park, Barnes.
Okay. That didn't help. How do I get down there? Oh, right. Yeah. Oops. I mean, yeah, I definitely saw that. What was it say? Exposure to delirium infused into the ship's fuel supplies causes an increased level of permeability in certain sections of the fuel system's piping.
Found one of the micro leaks.
That's the one I've already found. Nearly undetectable leakage in the fuel line caused by a loose toric joint.
You're leaking fuel here.
How do I get around to that side? can't get around there. But it looks like there's only the 3. So I assume we... Oh, this doesn't go around far enough. Okay, so that must be the 3rd one, though. Yeah, that must be the one that was in here. Yeah. A cluster of microscopic stress cracks created by an adverse interaction between the vanadium component of the hull alloy and the Illyrium vapors released during the process of the ship's specialized fuel compound.
Okay, now track the pipe back to its valve and shut that off.
Which one? You have got to be kidding me.
Looks like that one wasn't busted. Open it up and try another.
Oh, I just got to
You
randomly...
slowed fueling. Try opening that valve again and then try another.
Shut up, you.
Not that one. Follow the pipes from the leak to the valve.
But I don't know which one's the... Which one... No, it's this one. Must come from here, so we follow... one on the right, I think. And then they just disappear.
Looks like that one wasn't busted. Open it up and try another.
So that one. But there's no confirmation of, hooray, you've saved the day. Which is why I tried the others, because I was then thinking, okay, what? Oh, there's valves over there. Oh, I see. So this one is the one on the right. I think this one was the one on the left. Yeah. So left and right over here. I think it probably would have made sense if they were all together, but whatever. Reports of sightings. We're picking up communications of potential Avenger sightings from shortwave radio signals. The chatter seems mostly harmless, and if it's this man's opinion that it couldn't matter less if some survivors see our new baby.
That's all of them.
Yes. Yes, I know. I'm not sure I like having the valves in separate places for that kind of puzzle. You've got to have all the information, pretty much all the information in one place to make it
That all you needed?
work
Just the
outable.
last touches, yeah. And you might be interested to know you helped the techs track down a design flaw.
Flaw? What sort of flaw?
Nothing big enough to cause a problem, but they think they can get another 2, maybe 3% efficiency out of the engine.
We don't have time for a complete overhaul.
No, of course not. But they want to try some new layouts. Might help if we ever need to make a fleet of these babies.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Yeah. We'll make a fleet of them, and then we'll destroy the Russians. And after the Russians, the Chinese. And then after the Chinese, probably the Europeans, because those are somewhat socially... Karl Marx was a European.
Individuals encountered in the field cannot be trusted despite valid credentials. Enemy lookalikes are impossible to detect without screening. Remain vigilant at all times.
Good job out there, Carter. Just hope it makes a difference.
I don't like the noises being made. Hello.
Mein Gott! Be careful with that Illyrium! We must have the utmost caution.
Things seem scattered. What's going on?
Herr Volkers had my best men working on a special edition for the Avenger. I hardly have time for our latest breakthrough.
What sort of breakthrough?
Another breakthrough. Seems like there's a new invention every time I walk in here.
Yeah, but nothing like this. After working with Dr. Hera, I believe we have made progress towards a cure for the sleepwalkers.
A cure?
A cure? That's big news, Doc.
Quite. I only wish I had time to be there for its first test. To be honest, I barely have time to be talking with you.
What's got you so busy?
You said you're adding something to the Avenger. Isn't a flying saucer impressive enough?
I apologize, William, but Director Folk has demanded total secrecy on this project. Even the different teams do not know the full details of how their creations will be used.
That doesn't inspire a lot of trust, Doc.
I understand, William. I truly do. But Herr Falk saw how information about the Avenger got out, and he has no intention for that to happen once again.
Suppose I can't blame him.
Tell me about the cure then.
So you think you have a cure for the sleepwalkers?
One of Dr. Veer's projects involves disrupting the connection to Mosaic. With some minor modification, and the medical assistance of Dr. Hera, I believe it could partially reverse the effects of the infection.
Even a partial cure is better than nothing. Can I do anything to help?
Actually, yes. Dr. Hera has asked if you could assist with the first human test.
Why me? I'm no doctor.
I do not know his reasonings, but I'm inclined to trust his judgment. If you have time, of course.
To find a cure, I'll make the time.
Wunderbar. He is preparing in the observation lab, and when you are finished, I would appreciate your report.
Okay, I'll let you get back to work.
We both got a lot to get done.
Indeed, William. In the next hours, we will decide the course of human history.
One way or another.
We're doomed.
That's everything we need. Run those to the director and tell him I'll meet him at the hangar. Ah, Carter, just in time.
Hello.
Got our travel plans ready, Doc?
Yes. I've just finished calculating the coordinates for our strike, and I've tested the bend gate as well as I can, given the conditions.
We won't get a second shot at this.
Well then, I suppose it's now or never.
That's a strange thing to hear coming from you.
Sometimes the best test is a live one, Carter.
Sometimes the only test. Not best test, the only test. I trust you.
We're risking it all on this. But I know you haven't let us down yet.
I'll be risking my life on it too. After all, you'll need me there to operate the gates.
You have the coordinates?
So, the data from Axis gave you the coordinates you needed. Where do they point?
Most definitely. They point to a particularly isolated point in orbit around the alien homeworld.
Where exactly is the alien homeworld?
It's hard to describe precisely without a star map, but it's approximately 600 light-years away from Earth, in the Cygnus constellation.
They're a long way from home.
Planets that can sustain our kind of life are few and far between, even in an infinite universe.
Which isn't infinite. There isn't I can't remember what it's called, but it's a particular kind of paradox, which basically says, if the universe is infinite, and it's like if the universe is infinitely old and infinitely huge, then we shouldn't see stars in the sky. We should just see all light from all of the stars, just because of that are in the infinite space, that have had the infinite time for their light to get to us. Now, because we can see the stars, that means therefore either the universe is not infinitely old, or it's not infinitely huge, or both. So to call it the infinite universe, yeah.